This is the song Where You Go, I Go, the Jesus Culture. What we're going to do is just kind of play the intro first, and later on I'll kind of just show you where to play the verses at. First, to start with the intro. Pretty much what I do for the lead guitar in the intro is just do the octaves like how they do on the CD. And what they do is they go from an F octave, which would be the 8th fret on the A string, and on the 10th fret on the G string, and you just hit those together. You have to skip this middle one and probably block it with this finger over here. So that's it with the delay on it right now. I'll just turn that off right now so you can hear it easier. So that's a F, and then you're gonna go down to a E. Well, that's when they're playing the chord C. And when they play the chord G, you're going to go to a G octave over here, and then you're going to climb up while they're still holding the G on the A, and then to the B flat, and then back to the A. And that's when you hit the with the drums. They're going to do like a couple hits, and that's what you hit it with. It was on the A. So it's going to sound something. It's very percussive with the drums, so you gotta play it with it. So it's that's the whole section right there of that intro. So you can go ahead and study that again if you need to. The verse parts are you want to use the delay to get it kind of has a mellow sound to it. If you want to have distortion on, that's fine, but make sure that your switch on your guitar is turned all the way up. Not that it's you don't want it face down, or else you'll get a really crunchy sound, and kind of don't want that. You want it to sound more mellow. If you want distortion on your guitar, that's fine, but just make sure your volume knob's not up too high. That way it has a nice mellow sound to it. So what you're going to do first is kind of play like a D minor triad, and that's with your finger right here on this note, which is a D actually, and it's on the 7th fret on this G string, and then you just kind of go backwards with your fingers, where you put your middle finger on the B string on the 6th fret, and then you put your pointer finger on the 5th fret on the E string, so that you'll be hitting a D, a F, and an A. So that'll be your first one that you play with the D minor chord, and then when they go to a C when they play the chord progression, you're going to move from this finger. You're going to switch right here and put it on this note right here, which is a C. That's on the 5th fret on the G string, and then you'll also put your pinky over here on the 8th string on the B string, or on the 8th fret on the B string, and that note will be a G. So you'll be holding a C, a G, and then you're going to hit this bottom string, the E string, open. So you'll be hitting a C, a G, and an E. And you can kind of pick that in whatever order you want. And while they play the G chord, you're going to keep your pinky right here on this fret, on that string. You're just going to leave it there. What you will do though is put your ring finger back on that D right there, on that note D on the 7th fret, and then you're gonna put this finger up to this G right here on the 5th fret on the D string. So that'll sound like G, and then a D, and this will be another G. So, and then you can just hit that in however order you want, and it should just kind of maybe sound something like this while they play the chord progression.